Beautiful soul family, this is a guided reading. I'm really getting some messages I really need to get out for you guys. All right, so we are 2 days away from 2026. There's so much new energy coming in. It's really been it's been in the works for a while. So I'm feeling this, your co-creation with the world, with the universe. It is beyond what you see, what you feel, the dead end, and look, breaking through what perceive as a dead end is everything is an illusion in front of you. What you see, what you don't see, it all brings you to a representation of the outside world. Will bring you to dead end. It's the illusions. It's remembering who you were, who you are, not, and it's coming out of this, who you are. It's like breaking out of the dizziness, the spell, you know, being so wrapped up, and it's kind of like coming back together, pushing forward, pushing through. It's the force is within all of the powers with all of us, and you need to understand your force and to recognize yourself. We have the crone wisdom, the wisdom of all these transformations. They were guides, they were steps, and they were parts of awakening yourself again, like shaking you out of this. So this dead end is all to make you wake up to the real facts, the real magic that you hold. Your hand, as you can see, is breaking out of this nest, this clutter, this entanglement. So it's like, and holding this wisdom, holding a transformation, and it has forced a breakthrough, right? Through it all. It was forging a path that breaks free any of old structures, old limitations, and it's like a very freeing, but also a very, very unknown place, right? Past what was created out of a fog, out of these dead ends, right? And it's coming out of that realm of what you see is all of beyond what you see with your sight, and what is actually formed past is a whole new cycle of reality. And what reality is, it's right now it's unknown, but there is this sense of known within you. It's like knowing yourself. The wisdom, the wisdom of the crone is very sacred, and it breaks out of the constructions of the path that was forged to keep you in a maze, keep you stuck within this place, and feeling like every which way you went was a dead end. And I feel like with the stone, it's something that was very hard, that was very and I feel like it was built almost like built to hold you back from those secrets, from those the sword that you hold is breaking through this stone. The stone is the reality, the restrictions, the stone that held you back, that was built around the truth, right? And it's like the stone is a very fixated, very fixed energy, and it is almost like being cut open. It's being broken, and I feel like what has been set in stone for so long, this is kind of like breaking past that element of everything has to be hard and everything has to be what's written is written, and that is all. There's nothing to see past it. So the stone, I feel like, was to help be held in place. What is actually, you see the word one with the stone. One is that what connects it all back to that oneness of the universe. Almost like held it in secret, and couldn't see past these walls that were put in place, where the only thing that breaks free from the walls was that set in stone energy, that you have the key, the sword. It wasn't meant to break it down. It was the key to enlightenment, almost like to deepen your wisdom, deepen your understanding, deepen the place of mastering the mind games, right? The mastering that, almost like cracking the code to seeing things from above you. You see that the walls were just walls put in place, and at a different view, in a different dimension, a different angle shift, you're seeing that they were only built so high. So you thought that was all you can see past the realm of limitations. It was limiting your view, almost like living in a cave and not knowing you're in a cave until you go outside of the cave. And maybe it looks like, it seems dark and savage because freedom can sometimes look like fear. We can fear freedom because once that dome that is taken off, it's not the same world, and expectations, limitations can be driven by unknown thoughts. All right, so the dead end was just that limited mindset of everything being lifted and seeing something that is so unknown, it feels strange and it feels discomforting. But it's just because it's a different, and almost like it's so entangled. And so when everything becomes untangled, it's almost like expecting the worst, because there's so much room for space and for space to grow ideas. Your imagination may run wild at this uncertainty, this curiosity, and this doubt. The doubt that I feel like that sometimes we resist the truth because we fear being different and feeling like it is a flaw, out of the matrix. Truth comes at a cost, and the cost can be, once you free your mind and master the illusion, sometimes we can't put the trick back in the hat, can't put the the truth back. You can't put the truth away once it's seen. And sometimes people fear the truth. So it's not very alluring, I feel like, with this crone energy. It can, the value, we all hold that different value, truth. The truth can set us free, but it can also cast a spell. It cast, feel cursed, right? Feels dark and gloomy. But it's the way I feel like it sets off a key of events, right? The stone can't go back once it's set free, right? Can't go back, I feel like, through this dead end. So the misinterpretation, the bridge that connects all, right? From the realm of the world that exists and feels like it's known, and then into the wisdom, crossing that bridge into that coexisting world where magic happens. So creating that bridge, creating that bridge from discovering the truth that lies in blind sight. And blind sight feels like no spots where, those places where I feel like you create the most magic exists in those places that are unknown. And that's where we set our own truths, right? Our own future that sets in stone, right? The sword and the stone, the truth, unlocking that truth, right? I'm going to clarify the dead end, the collective, a space for higher truths. It's like you've seen the truth, you can't go back. This is the King of Swords, so knowledge, truth, clarity stands by the logical mind, seeing something above, seeing a perspective that you didn't see before. So it's this mindset is free to see the truth in all. It's like you see the perspective, the full perspective, all the angles. The world, it was needing change. It was needing to change perspective, to shift your mind from one reality and untangling your thoughts. You see above. It's like you see above the spells, setting truth free, ending the matrix, ending the cycle that needed to free. Take this spell, I feel like, off and getting back from seeing reality out of a false illusion of reality. Opens a space for knowledge, opens the realm for lost knowledge or magic dreams, where fairy tales, taking you back to a deeper aspect, beyond the maze, the world. Bringing back the hope and joy, not fearing, change, transforming the way you see something, right? So yeah, I feel like that's setting a setting the truth free. All right, next time, bye.